solve the transportation issues as we go south. Another update that we got was in regards to the Transportation 2020, so T2020, and how that's moving along, some of the trade-offs that we're going to be looking at there. So kind of an update of where that is, and again, looking at how that's going to potentially impact Trimet and beyond. And then lastly, we got a quick budget update looking at some of the budget assumptions going into the fiscal 2021 scenario, and just looking at some of those key budget assumptions that will go into building the budget. So there are quite a few items on that list, but as we put those things together, those eventually will be shared with the board. This was some of the initial perspective, so that the Finance and Audit Committee could actually give some feedback and some guidance as the budget is put together. That were the kind of the three critical items that we talked about at the Finance and Audit Committee. Any questions or comments in regards to that? I do have one follow-up from the prior board meeting. I think there was probably a little bit of a misunderstanding in my comment about free transit. First and foremost, I will tell you that I have not seen anything personally as a board member that would encourage myself to be fully supportive of free transit in that regard. I believe it's something that as it continues to be looked at across the country, as an agency, we should have an eye towards that. But at this point in time, I'm not supportive of free transit. I think we've got a lot of great things.
He's misrepresented it. It's not free transit. It's fare free, which means the funding comes from another source. For example, they just got $89 million to build division. Well, that would have funded 1 year of fare-free transit. But no, we're going to beautify division.
It's an agency that we have done and will continue to do to utilize transportation as a key metric for moving people to poverty, prosperity. As you already know, that's one of
this makes me sick when I hear these people say that. Who was it? Blumenauer that said that, or the Merkley? They're going to move people from poverty to prosperity on transit. I mean, can you really believe they have the nerve to fucking say that? It's unbelievable.